Welcome to another lesson in Microsoft Excel. I am the Tech Dude from Fiscus Infotech Solutions. In this lesson, we shall be looking at Microsoft Excel logical function, and we'll be treating the function if combined with and. Now, what is a logical function or the if function in Microsoft Excel? The if function is one of the most popular functions in Excel, and it allows you to make logical comparison between a value and what you expect. So an if statement can have two results. The first result is if your comparison is true, and the second if your comparison is false. So we have a data here that we'll be looking at. In the data presented on our worksheet, we have names of students, their score in two examinations, the first term examination and the second term. Now, we expect that each student must pass and score at least 50 in each of the exams to have a final remark pass. So each student must score at least 50 in each of the exams to be remarked passed. Otherwise, the student will be remarked failed. This is the result we expect to see. The student here scores 78 and 69 in the second exam. Because the student scored above 50 in each of the exams, the student is remarked pass. The second student, Elliot, scored 49 and 90 in the second exam, and that automatically translates to fail because the student could not score at least 50 in each of the exams. So this is the exercise we'll be looking at in this lesson. So let's treat the exercise. We select the cell where we want the result to be placed, and we put in this function if and. This is what we want, if and. Then the cell that we want to compare, which is B5. If and, then we say put the cell address B5 is greater than 49. As a type, you will notice that you can see the formula in the function bar here. So if and B5 is greater than 49, remember we are looking at 50. So if it is greater than 49, it means from 50 above. 50, then cell C5 also, C5 needs to be greater than 49 also. We can close it. Then put a comma. Then what result do we want? We want a strange output. So let it be pass. Pass. So when we want a strange output, we must put it in a quote. That is why you see the quote sign there. Else, what do we want to happen? The student fail. This is the way our function is going to look like. If remember when you are writing your functions, you must start with the equal sign. If then I open parenthesis and then open a new parenthesis. B5 is greater than 49. C5 greater than 49. Then we close the parenthesis. Then the result we want is pass. or if not, it's fail. So we are going to close this first parenthesis now. So we close the parenthesis. As we press the enter key, we see the result pass. Then we use cell reference to put the result in the rest of the rows. So we can drag down this way. And you can now see that we see the result for all the students. Student number one, John, scored 78 and 69, so he's passed. The second student scored 49, and then in the second exam 90, so it is failed according to what our formula says. It says if that each of the students must score at least 50 in each exam to pass.